New legislation could offer Massachusetts residents a new way to identify themselves with an X, where their gender's listed now on their license and other documents. This is a bill that has already passed the Senate and is being championed by Senate President Karen Spilka.
LaCrosse sat down with the Senate president and the person who inspired it.
I haven't opened this. This is from Case Western.
El Martinez is non-binary, meaning the 17-year-old doesn't identify as male or female. The Natick teen prefers to go by the pronouns they, them, their.
I am who I want to be, and I will dress however I want. You know, I can still wear nail polish or earrings or whatnot, but I can also wear, suits and ties.
2 years ago, Elle was applying for a driver's license and wanted to check an option other than male or female, but couldn't. So Elle wrote to their state senator.
They said in the letter, this is really important to me. I need you as my legislator, as my senator, to step up and help. And I thought, they're right.
Senate President Karen Spilka still remembers reading Elle's letter sitting on her front steps.
It's recognizing that we as a state should let people be who they are. It's as simple as that.
President Spilka explains the bill would allow someone to pick gender X instead of male or female on their driver's license, ID cards, or birth certificate. It passed the Senate and is now waiting for consideration in the House. The Massachusetts Republican Party is against the bill, saying in part, implementing this added regulation will just be another unnecessary cost to the hardworking taxpayers of Massachusetts. The added bureaucracy will also make the tough job of law enforcement even tougher. The Massachusetts Family Institute is also opposed.
If you're male or female, that's a biological fact that your identification should reflect.
But for Elle, it's not that simple.
Hopefully, with the passage of this bill, people will become more educated and more understanding that we are just people.
The governor's office won't say if he'll sign the bill if it reaches his desk. However, they will say the RMV is working on a solution that may help reach the same goal. At the State House, I'm LaCrosse, WBZ News.